Men of Reddit, what is the one thing you wish girls did in bed that they never do? Big spoon. I'm a tall, big man. And I'm always the big spoon. Sometimes a brother wants to be held. Yo. Feedback. Let me know if what I'm doing is working. Not everything is going to work. I'd much rather you tell me something isn't good. Switch to what is good and watch you love it. Who turned on turns me on. Think of me. Think of me fondly. Don't wait until the vast dead of night to decide you want sex. Especially on a weeknight where I'm getting up at 5 AM to head to work. If you wait until I'm dead freaking tired. Yo, I'm going to be tired and possibly uninterested. The very first girl I slept with would always kiss my forehead after I finished. It was so sweet and caring and made me feel good. No other girl has done that to me since. I took it for granted. Take my clothes off. I dated a 55-year-old hairdresser briefly. After sex she would go to the restroom to clean up, and when she returned she would always bring back a washcloth. Damp with warm water. She would use it to clean me up while giving a light hand job. It was always the perfect temperature and just wet enough to not drip on the bed. Usually she would give it a little kiss on the tip afterwards. Realize that PRN boners are propped up by a ton of Viagra and we need some stimulation too. My biggest turn on is when a girl tells me what she likes about what I'm doing and participates. It feels so good when you do X or running your hands through my hair, wrapping your legs around my head while I'm doing my thing downstairs. If you just lay there it feels super RP and turns me off to the point where I can't even get it up. It's supposed to be an intimate act that brings you together. If you're not enjoying it, neither will I. I had a one night stand with a girl in LA who did this thing where she could make herself tighter and sort of grab my dick while I was inside her. It was completely amazing. Never met anyone before or since who did that. Edit. My all-time top comment is about vagina grabbing. I'll take it. Just look at it. Would you look at that? It would be great if, once in a while, she'd be the one to suggest we go get some nachos before sex. I have to be the one to bring it up every single time. Makes me wonder if she's even attracted to nachos anymore. Allow me to wear my propeller hat in bed. Not eat in bed. I'm crumbs. The bed is for crumbs. Not crumbs. More boob stuff. The biggest issue I have with, let's say, about half of the girls I have been with, not a lot but enough to create a statistic, unless you sit them down and say, okay, what do you like, they won't tell you. You can be the greatest person in bed on this planet and never make a girl satisfied if she doesn't let you know what she likes and dislikes. Every girl is different, so what gets them off can be a full 180 from the last girl or even a 180 from the last time you had sex together, so tell people what's good and don't just live with unsatisfying sex. Also, if you just starfish out and don't work with your man, then he is not the problem. Move a little. I find it incredibly SI when girls pleasure themselves while we're eyeing cowgirl with her facing me. One hand grabbing her tit and the other rubbing her clit is my favorite. May seem weird coming from a dude, but more kissing. We should both be panting with desire before clothes even come off. There's a time and a place for quickies. But assuming we're not in a rush, let's take our time. It's supposed to be fun. People. Be naked. I fancy all of her. I love all of her. I don't care if she put on a few pounds. She gave me a baby boy and puts up with my 24/7. I want to see her naked because I find it attractive. I wish she knew how much. I try to tell her, but it's like bouncing a ball against a wall. Edit. Obligatory. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Amazing how my top comment of all time is how much I love my wife. Perhaps I should keep doing it. Make noises. I've been with one screamer, but no one can seem to manage to make any noise at all unless they're shouting, oh god yes. Ad nauseum. Moan. Talk dirty. Admittedly difficult. Grunt. Just say like oh yeah and right there or something. Yell yeehaw or some. I don't know. Edit. Yes. We get it. You like that chewing is a thing. More licking. More tongue everywhere. Edit. Haha. I didn't really think of the butt. More like neck. Ears. Legs. Fingers. But the butt should be okay too. We're in the 21st century. Edit 2. Yes. We need 500 more butted comments. This means the butt. Not steal all the blankets while elbowing me in the ribs would be nice. She says she was asleep when she did it. Sometimes I don't believe her. Edit you think 2 blankets will stop her? She'd steal 7 blankets if she could. Edit apparently I kick the blankets off. I've started a fight I wasn't ready for boys and girls. Wish me luck. Edit she's willing to try 2 blankets. All is calm for now. I'm fairly certain I will get an accidental kick in the dick tonight though. Edit I got gold bitches. I was lying the whole time. I don't have a girlfriend you idiots. Suck a dick. Give compliments if I did good. You have no idea how much it helps on the self-esteem. A. Be on top more. I'm a man. Not Superman. B. Swirl their tongue on the glands. I figured that'd be oral SX101. But I guess not. C. Let me go down on them. I am genuinely baffled at the fact that 2 of my 3 sexual partners I've had would let me finger them and have intercourse. But I couldn't reciprocate on the oral SX. I thought it was me. But talking with some of my female friends has revealed that many girls are uncomfortable with anyone getting that up close and personal with their lady bits. Because it's dirty. I blame lack of sex ed. And society shaming women. For this phenomenon. You had my penis in your mouth. How is that any different? The preponderance of jokes about fish tacos. Fishiness. Cottage cheese. Etc. Etc. And the number of times any woman has heard a man complain about some woman smelling bad makes you automatically self-conscious. Also, a lot of the people who like it are not very good at it. Then it's just boring and weird. It's okay to touch me and explore my body. 2. It's not that women never do it. But it is rare. Sometimes it's nice to be appreciated for our bodies the way we like to explore yours. Honestly I do it to every guy and they tend to seem disinterested bordering on actually bored. Like fine I'll grab your dick. Really should have said most guys I've been with. Don't discredit at bedtime kids. Communicate more. This is supposed to be a nice thing for both of us. So tell me what you want. How come I haven't seen anything about serving pancakes in this thread? Not charge me by the hour. Wake up to a BJ. I've had this happen once. During a camping trip. I felt like my soul was leaving my body. Coming as I was waking up. Would I recommend? Yeah. C. As a woman. I enjoy this idea and have done this many times. But my guy is warm when he sleeps and he sweats. And there is a reason there is no Yankee Candle called Sweaty Morning Nutsack. Give me foreplay as well. Some women don't understand directions need to be fed. They don't just get up and stay up for the entire session. Touch me in non-sexual areas. Make me anticipate your next touch. Make me want it. This was a big problem with my ex. I would go down on her for 15 to 20 minutes and when I didn't have an erection at the end of it was I'm not SI enough, you must not really want to have sex. Take off my robe and wizard hat. Compliments. I had been working out a lot. And started having sex with this girl. She would run her hand along my arms and tell me how strong I was. Was it true? I don't even care. It felt great. Also in this same vein. Lie sometimes if you have to. I am an average guy with an average sized dick. It felt amazing that she would touch it and say like you're so big or we would be mid-coitus and she would moan about how deep I was. Was any of that true? No. Did I like it? Yes. Edit. Holy. Highest comment ever. TL. DR. Men like to be complimented in bed and in general. It might be true. You might actually be big to them. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I wish my so would realize it's not always about sex. I think that she sometimes feels pressured into having sex. And feels bad or guilty if she doesn't. I think what I really want is a confirmation of attraction. Passion. And to know that I am wanted and desired. It's not always about sex. Not hog the covers. My husband suggested we go the Scandinavian route and get our own comforters duvets after reading an article about it. Now we're not struggling for control over blankets in our sleep. And he can throw them off when he's hot and uncomfortable. And I can roll myself up into a burrito. Not radiate heat levels that match the sun when I'm trying to sleep. How is this even possible? My GF is cold as a corpse all day. Freezes and shivers like she were in the Arctic no matter the weather. Steals my warmth like Dementor from Harry Potter with a simple touch. When bedtime comes, she's suddenly decided to become a furnace. The first time my now wife and I had sex, she licked me clean afterwards. She hasn't done it since. Talk dirty. I get it requires a bit of confidence, but it's insanely hot. Edit. Please stop commenting you like that yaing. My phone has non-stop been giving me notifications all day of you like that yaing. Jesus Christ, there's been like 100 of them. Edit 2. Fine, yes I'm yaing and I like IT. Edit 3. Gold. Always believe in your soul. You got the power to know. You're indestructible. Have tried this with the wife to varying degrees of success. She struggles with initiating the dirty talk, so I try to help spur it on. One of the more recent attempts went like this. Oh yeah baby. You want that don't you? Yeah. Tell me where you want me to you. In my vagina. We spent the next 5 minutes laughing our asses off. Hug me instead of the other way around. Every night my wife gets grumpy if I don't spoon her when we're falling asleep. I just wanna lay on my left side and feel warmth for once. My taxes. It's such a goddamn chore. They don't even have to do it in bed. Just please someone help. Sometimes I want to be Little Spoon. Edit. Thanks for making my most liked comment the one about my want for a jetpack with boobs and a vagina. Give head with confidence and enthusiasm. For men, sex is as much visible as it is physical. We can feel the subtlety in your mannerisms. When you don't want to give head, we know it. And you're not really helping anyone. Because it's just going to take us longer to come. When you do it half-heartedly, giving head like it was the greatest event of your life can shave minutes off of the time it'll take a man to come. So enjoy it. Your neck will thank you. Peas. Tie head is still amazing, so we're not going to tell you to stop. Stay still. I'm trying to sleep. Initiate sex. Pull me into you. As in, I'm not getting enough. I need more of you. I don't know how to phrase it without it sounding like I have a small dick. But it's something much more than that. No, I get you. When they grab you by the hips and just haul. Maybe at the same time they buck their hips up and just slam their pelvis into you like they want to see if you can reach their brain with your dick. Usually accompanied by a yelp or an especially passionate moan. Yeah man. I get you. Swallow. Like just swallow. If you want to be swallowed, make the effort to not taste like the crap. Seriously. It's not that hard to eat well and take care of yourself. And no. Pineapple does not fix you tasting like the devil. Dude. Sometimes it really tastes like crap. But why? 1. It usually tastes unpleasant. 2. Sometimes. It's way too much. 3. Regardless of taste. It leaves a film on your teeth. 4. It's often the last thing I want to do after having a dick jammed in my mouth and or down my throat for the last 10-30 minutes. SMH. Be selfish. I'll eat her out anytime she wants, but that always turns into penetration even if I'm not feeling up to it. If I'm not entirely into it, there's a chance I won't come at all. Then I get pouty eyes from her because she feels like she didn't accomplish her job. Mine doesn't do any of the things people are complaining about here. She does initiate sex and foreplay. Has woken me up with a BJ. Doesn't hog the covers. Hell. She's even been big spoon out of nowhere. I was changing after a shower. And I apply talc on my balls before putting my pants on. I'm commando 24/7 except for at the gym, and she laughs. I tell her that it keeps my balls from sweating throughout the day. And is the reason why she never has to deal with ball stench when she gives head. You laugh. But why do you think you never have to complain when you give me head? Her reply. Because I'm a trooper. LMAO. She's great. Suck my dick without any sort of hint. This thread just made me realize that to a lot of guys. I'm really good at sex. I'm fit. Communicate. Offer foreplay. Try being creative with oral. Compliment a lot. Talk dirty. Initiate a lot, and I'm turned down 100% of the time. Prefer being on top. Wake my BF up for sex. And I'm very touchy. And NBSP. My BF of almost 8 years recently cheated on me and now won't even look at me. My self-esteem has taken a huge blow. Thanks Reddit. You helped me realize it's him. Not me. It's probably unrealistic. But I'd wish they'd talk back to me. I talk to them. Talk about how beautiful they still are. How nicely they were dressed. How hard it was to dig that much that late at night. Except my farting. Men, girls. Better head game. If I go down on a woman for 20+ minutes, I expect the same. 2 minutes isn't the same as 20. Keep to their side. Don't steal my blanket. Exist. Talk. As weird as it sounds. I have no idea if what I'm doing is doing anything. Until she is done. Which is sometime when they start to vibrate or deep breaths. But even thighs are not guaranteed also. In most cases. To try to be part of the action. Not just receive. Sure, I can finish easier when I know you came. Kind of personal. I have simple partial seizures once in a while during sleep. They're random, but I have a grasp on when they are coming. If coitus was to occur beforehand, I would like it if they didn't talk about how they had me into a seizure. I don't mind the trying to add levity to the situation. But honestly, I just don't want to talk about the seizures at all. Just make sure I don't die, please. Choke back. Some of the best sex I ever had was with this one girl who, as I was choking her, grabbed my neck and choked back. It was this kinda weird power struggle. But damn was it fun. However, most girls don't do that. And I don't know how many other guys really enjoy. More proof why you should always communicate, verbal or non, about what you like. Men talk about wanting better communication and cuddles. And blowjobs. The amount of times she in her sleep is kicked and or need me in the balls is beyond the point of forgiveness. Me. Initiate it. We are almost always ready to go. You should assume that if you want it, that it's available. Dangerous line to be spreading by saying we are always up for it. 1. That mentality and physicality do no last as you age. 2. Life happens and you can't always drop things for the nut. 3. Rejecting her after telling her you're always up for it will not go well for you. Wear cat ears. Only man with taste in this thread. Don't rush the foreplay. Clothes come off and they just wanna get stabbed with serpine. Wish they understood that it takes us a little bit to get warmed up. Wait. Isn't this the exact same thing that women always plead men to do? I don't think that's status quo. Eat ass. Suck a dick and sell drugs. I'm new in town too. Enthusiastic BJs. Don't do it like my dick is a popsicle you didn't want. and can only lick a little bit because you're worried you'll get brain freeze. Get into that. Act like the cure to cancer isn't there and you just gotta suck it out to save mankind. Only ever had one girl who thoroughly enjoyed giving head and asked to regularly. Still remember them to this day because they were god tier. Tell me what you want. What most women don't understand is that if you ask for it, there is about a 95% chance we'll do it. Take control. God. I make every decision. Where to eat. What to do. I have to fix everything. Make vacation plans. Drive. Etc. Etc. I just want to come home one day and be told to shut the up, get on my knees and be led around like a dog then pegged. Well, that escalated quickly. Just cuddle and watch Netflix until we fall asleep. Leave at least 50% of the sheets available for the other person. Why am I always fighting for my half? What happened to equality? Say I love you. I love you. Holy. Do I now appreciate the women in my life? People who don't talk to their partners about what they want in bed. Pro tip. Feed me barbecue ribs while she goes down on me. Tell us if sex isn't important to you right off the bat. Saves everybody time. Ladies, don't date as dudes who like to if you know you're the type of person that doesn't like to. If she doesn't like to bone before you marry her, she definitely won't bone after she gets what she wants, fellas. Put some goddamn socks on those cold ass feet. Invite their friends, lol. Plot twist. Nice try. Cosmo magazine. On my chest while singing the Chumbawamba. I like to be the little spoon. Finger in the bum. A Greyjoy on an open field, Ned. They never go for my nipples. Just because I don't have boobs doesn't mean they're not sensitive. Over the years, I've asked guys if they'd like it. Did it and they all just weren't into it. I tried licking softly. Nibbling. Blowing air etc and they at best felt meh about it. Split into several colored clouds hovering in the room. And emit soft but audible frequencies. Each unique. They should be confusing at first. But lovely. Slowly over time. As I lie there listening. The sounds should reveal themselves as actually delivering great amounts of imagery, intelligence, and experiences directly into my brain. As though I'd seen, learned and experienced them. Once I have absorbed all of this, the clouds should merge themselves again. And are now solid again, girl, and I should sleep peacefully the remainder of the night. Balls are a thing. Bring their cute friends. Or brisket. Both would be nice actually. Spit on it a little. Rub my nuts. An L. I think I'm lucky. My wife does everything mentioned in this thread. Plus so much more. I think I need to surprise her with a gift. Step 1. Communication and blowjobs. I guess like maybe eating food together. Breakfast in bed is awesome. It's one of my favorite things. Be as indulgent as possible. Know from your heart down to your toes that watching you squirm with pleasure is what brings me delight. Give when you want to give and take when you want to take. Be in control. Even if that means being submissive. Be confident and adventurous. Accept kink for kink's sake. And don't read into it. Especially outside of the bedroom. Don't expect me to read your mind without giving me some sort of indication of what you want. The more communicative you are now, the less communicative you'll have to be later. I could go on. Give me a blowjob with a happy ending for a change. Once had a GF who sent me to the bathroom to finish. I'm selfish. Lose the body self-consciousness. I'm in bed with you because I find you wildly attractive. So don't be shy and pull away when I touch or caress parts of you that you're embarrassed by. ISO has a super cute belly. I love spooning with her and holding her belly, my arm around her waist and fingertips tucked just under the waistband of her panties. She's self-conscious about it. Like she thinks she needs to be a size 0. Honey, if I found size 0 women attractive, I'd be with a size 0 woman. Lmao. Show her your username. I'm sure she'll lose all of that self-consciousness. Brush her teeth before bed. She does it in the morning only, but at night I get to enjoy the smell of the day. Mine did this. I finally told her no sex until she started brushing before bed. She brushes now. Get at them balls. I once had a fling with someone. Mitchie grabbed my nuts and squeezed pretty hard, and I'll be damned, it made me jizz almost right there on the spot.